Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we have another Diamond Dynasty video. We got Yu Darvish going up against Jake Arrieta in game number 96. We are 4 games away from 100, and we're going to get into it right away, very close to the end of 2015. But that should be a good thing as we get into MLB 16 very, very soon, in a week and 2 days, actually, to be exact. So on the first pitch, you saw Rod Carew fly out, but then on the third one, the third pitch, Clemhawks is going to get on base, and he's going to steal his way around to third. And how about Troy Tulowitzki doing the job he needs to do in the third spot? Hits a deep fly ball up to center at the warning track. And then Clemhawks, look at him. He can, do anything. He could do the worm into home. He could have moonwalked into home. He could have done anything. He was scoring, hitting a ball that deep into center field. So we take the 1-0 lead early, and then we get our opponent to fly out right away as well. So we should already get one out, and there we do. Then take a look at this 0-2 pitch. We're going to go ahead and hit his creative player, or that might have been Andre Ethier. I'm not quite sure 100%, but we do get the strikeout there on his creative player. That was Andre Ethier. And how about this? Nolan Arenado, we put him back in the lineup for a game, and he's going to make the play over to first base. So, going into the top of the second now with that 1-0 lead, Mike Trout's going to hit a, ball all the way up to heaven and back. That thing was a mile in the air coming down, and finally we'll go into the center fielder's glove. Next up is Bryce Harper, though, and he's going to get a single. We're actually going to get him all the way around to third base, and then looking Arenado on the hitting side of things. He's going to get a deep double into the gap of right center field. We're going to get him all the way to second, and then take a look at this. You got Edgar Martinez coming up. We put him in the lineup as well. He's going to get a base hit that's actually going to stretch into a double as we take a early 3-1. I'm giving this guy credit, 3-0 lead. Then take a look at this. We lay the bunt down with Yu Darvish, but look who we got at third. We got Edgar Martinez, and he's going to round the base and get all the way home. We take a 4-0 lead. Playing a little cheap there, but you got to do what you got to do to win. He actually hits Rod Carew, tries to hit Clemhawks here, and then take a look at this. He called me out, and that ended the inning. Called me out. Let's take a look at this replay. I'll slow it down, and this is, post-commentary, so let's take a look at this. I'm on the bag right there. Doesn't even have the ball. I'm starting to stand up, and he calls me out. Should we take a look at it one more time in slower motion? Look at this. On the bag, then he tags me. I went really close here. But just take a look at this. There is when he touches the plate. I zoom out, and then he calls me out. Just saying, that was the absolute worst call I have ever seen in this game. And if you tell me otherwise, that you've seen a worse call, I will not believe you. Because that kid, Rod Carew, stood up on second base before they tagged him, and then they called him out. Just saying, you better fix that in MLB 16 in the show. Just saying, that was terrible. But Clemhawks, take a look at this. We're going to get our redemption back. Don't know what he was doing out in center field, picking his nose or something, twiddling his thumbs. We are actually going to get an inside the Parker with Clemhawks, and we're up 5-0. I'm not going to complain at this point. Troy Tulowitzki hitting a deep fly ball to right field. That's going to be caught. But, yeah, crazy things happening in this game. We're up 5-0, like I said. We hit an inside the park home run, and that crazy out. I don't even know what to call that. Like, he was safe by an eternity, and, still gets called out. Whatever. Bottom of the third inning, like I said, we're up 5-0. My opponent finally gets somebody on base again, and it's because Clemhawks didn't want to catch the ball. I mean, what are you going to do? We do strike out. I think that was Hayward. We do strike out him. And then take a look at Nolan Arenado. Just not going his way. Couldn't quite get that ball right there. Men on first and second for my opponent right here. 1 out is all. He's going to get a deep fly ball here. Should be able to tag up Mike Trout out there in center field. Doesn't even get the running up animation. But he decides he's going to stay at second. So, better for us. His creative player comes back up. We check the runner, go to first, and we're going to retire the side. Could have just threw it to first, but, I wanted to see if he'd go home. So we end the inning there unscathed, still 5-0. Bryce Harper gets a base hit right there, and then look at that, Nolan Arenado going deep. He's actually going to fly out. But we are smart enough to tag up from first here, going to second, and that's going to be huge here on this double play ball by Edgar Martinez. Hits it right to the shortstop. Would have been a double play if I decided not to go to second on that D-fly ball. So with 2 outs, not that it actually did anything, it just would have ended the inning 1 pitch earlier. And take a look at this play right here by Nolan Arenado, going off his back shoulder like this to his left side, and he's going to make a great play out there in the foul territory. Next batter up, he's actually going to get a hit, but that will be the end of him, as this is his last batter. He is going to pop out to Mike Trout, and then he will actually quit the game. So thank you for watching. We are going to get the win. Only 4 games left until we hit 100. As you can see, the quit right there. We will get the win. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.